Now, after we made wudu, which is ablution, washing certain parts of our body as preparation for the salah, the prayer, now there is other aspect have to be taken in consideration before your prayer. As example, you should be covered. Certain parts of your body have to be covered. As example, my shoulders have to be covered. My private parts, which from the navel to the knee, have to be covered. Taking the proper clothes for the prayer is very necessary. Also making sure that the time is in. You could not pray before the time. Also the direction for the prayer. You have to take the proper direction towards the Kaaba to make your salah. It is very important that you place a sutra in front of you. A sutra can be anything with a height, which you're going to place it in front of you as a barrier or partition, to put it in front of you to stopping people of cutting in front of you while you're making salah. After taking these things in consideration, time-wise, purification-wise, body cover, make sure the place that you perform in your prayer on it, it is clean, pure, no impurity on it. A mat, a rug, a towel, anything will be sufficient for you to perform your prayer. Now I'm ready to perform my prayer. And the first thing that I'm going to do is preparing and getting my intention ready for the prayer. It's the act of the heart, has nothing to do with the tongue. You don't say your intention, but you have your intention ready in the heart. Now facing the direction for the salah, and now after you got your intention in your heart, you're going to raise your hands, the two hands, facing the direction of the Qibla. Your body, your hands, your feet. My feet is not open wide, not close to each other, but it's going to be with the angle even to my shoulders, and my toes facing the Qibla. So now I'm ready for the prayer. I raise my hands in the level of my shoulders, or maximum to this ending of my ear. And by raising the hands, you're going to make takbirat al-ihram, saying Allahu Akbar to start your prayer. Now, Allahu Akbar. You're going to put the right hand over the left hand. The hand, the wrist, and the arm. And you take both of them and you rest them in your chest. And after this, by putting this here, you start saying the opening dua. You can choose between many dua by saying, as example, سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك وتبارك اسمك وتعالى جدك ولا إله غيرك. Your eyes should be looking to the place of your prostration. With your forehead goes down, this is where your sight will be focusing during the prayer. After this, you will say, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. After this, you recite the Fatiha. All the above, you be saying it inward. For purpose of teaching, I'm only saying it out loud. Like, Allahu Akbar. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك وتبارك اسمك وتعالى جدك ولا إله غيرك. أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. You're saying it to yourself. And you start reading the Fatiha by saying, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. If a morning prayer, you will say out loud the Fatiha. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. After finishing the Fatiha, you may choose any chapter from the Quran and recite it after this by saying, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفره إنه كان توابا. Now you will go to the down position, which we call it ruku', and this by raising your hand to the side facing the Qibla, the direction of the prayer, and you will say Allahu Akbar, and you will move down to the position of ruku'. It is very important to notice that your back, your head, everything to be leveled. Now your arms are straight, your fingers are on the calf of your knee. You see? Spreading the fingers on the knee, holding on the calf. Now your head down with your back, everything level. And this is ruku', which you recite in this position. Subhana Rabbiyal Azim. Subhana Rabbiyal Azim. Subhana Rabbiyal Azim. You will say this inward. You don't say it loud. Only for purpose of teaching, I'm saying it out loud. We're going to raise from ruku' by saying Sami Allahu liman hamidah. The hand been raised to the same level of the shoulders again. And when you rise up, you say the dua, Rabbana walakal hamd. Take your time, wait for a moment before you go down to sujood, prostration. It is very important that you wait until each bone goes back again to the right place. Don't rush yourself. Take your time. Now you go to prostration. And going to prostration, you're going to meet the ground with your hand first. Okay? So you're going first in your hands. After this, your knees touch the ground. After this, your forehead going to go down. This is the position, prostration. You're reciting the dua, saying, Subhana Rabbiyal A'la. Subhana Rabbiyal A'la. Subhana Rabbiyal A'la. Notice in this position that my forehead as well as my nose are touching the ground. My hands are facing the Qibla. My fingers are close to each other. My foot is close and the toes tilted towards the Qibla. Again, Forehead and nose touching the ground. My feet together. My toes is towards the Qibla. Now I'm going to sit on my left foot. So, and my right foot is going to be erected with toes facing the Qibla. Watch this position for sitting between two prostration and saying Allahu Akbar. Your hands in your side in the place of prostration. This foot is erected with toes facing the Qibla. And I say the dua, Rabbi ghfirli, Rabbi ghfirli, Rabbi ghfirli. Go again and repeat sujood to the second time and saying Allahu Akbar. سبحان ربي الأعلى سبحان ربي الأعلى سبحان ربي الأعلى الله أكبر. Now I finish one section of the prayer, which we call it one rak'at. For me to go up to the second session or second section of the prayer and repeat like what I did in the first rak'at by using my fist against the ground to supporting me to stand up, pick up my knees and get up. Allahu Akbar. And you repeat what you did in the first rak'ah again by reciting Al-Fattah. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin, Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in, Ihdina as-sirata al-mustaqim, صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي العظيم سبحان ربي العظيم سبحان ربي العظيم. سمع الله لمن حمده ربنا ولك الحمد. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي الأعلى سبحان ربي الأعلى سبحان ربي الأعلى. الله أكبر. رب اغفر لي رب اغفر لي رب اغفر لي. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي الأعلى سبحان ربي الأعلى سبحان ربي الأعلى. اللهم اغفر لي. الله أكبر. Jalsa for tashahhud. Raise your finger, the index finger, while your thumb and the middle finger in a form of a circle, pointing towards the Qibla, and say at-tashahhud. The left hand is in the thigh. At-tahiyyatu lillah was-salawatu wat-tayyibat. Assalamu alayka ayyuhan nabi wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. السلام علينا وعلى عباد الله الصالحين. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم، وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. After this, seek refuge in Allah by saying the dua, اللهم إني أعوذ بك من عذاب جهنم ومن عذاب القبر وفتنة المحيا والممات ومن فتنة المسيح الدجال. Ending your prayer by turning your face to the right side and say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, and to the left and say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Now ending a prayer consists of 2 rak'at.